Hello there. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about Venus Retrograde, which happens roughly once every 18 months. And today, Venus has gone retrograde. Today, 7th of March here in New Zealand, and the 6th of March for many of you around the world. What does it mean? Well, Venus rules your finances, your money, your relationships. So the things to do during a Venus retrograde are to complete any unfinished business concerning your finances. Maybe it means getting yourself out of debt. Maybe it means dealing with an unhealthy financial situation that needs to be resolved or completed. With your relationships, you may find that people from the past come back into your life during this period so that you can resolve any unfinished business. Or a neglected family member may come back in and you can actually show them the love again that you feel for this person. Venus, after all, is about love. And during this time you may find that the pace of your relationships slows down somewhat. Remember that Venus at the moment in Aries is very much going forward and out there, but in a retrograde motion, it's more inward and introspective. And you'll have time to think about your relationships. Is the balance right for you? Are you giving too much? Is it working out for you? And it's a good time to look at the way you relate. And you may find that you get some insights into ways in which you relate with people on all levels, business and personal. So this is really a time to look at your finances and not to spend money. It's not a time for buying big ticket items, certainly not a time to buy expensive clothes and jewellery. If you do buy anything during this period, important to keep all your receipts and any warranties and guarantees. Often during a retrograde things get repeated, as they did when Obama, during the Mercury retrograde, he had to be sworn in again. So during Venus retrograde, you may find that you meet somebody that you feel as though you're falling in love with them. Well, my suggestion to you is just to go very slowly during the Venus retrograde. Take your time, because when Venus goes direct, this person may not be quite who you thought they were. And as long as you've gone slowly and haven't given your heart away, then you're not going to feel too disappointed if things don't turn out in the way that you had hoped. Venus also rules the currency of a country. It rules its money. And right round the world now we're having to redefine money, how we use it, who gets it. All the time it's becoming less valuable and less valuable. And later this month, during the Venus retrograde, the G20 countries are coming together from around the world to see they're going to be talking about currency. And it would not surprise me if some ideas are put forward to new currencies and possibly a new world currency. It may not be in the news at this point, but I do feel that this is something that will be revealed as time goes on. The other thing I would like to mention as well is that on the 11th of March, 10th, 11th, depending where you live in the world, it's a full moon in Virgo. Its opposite full moon was around September 15th in Pisces, September 15th, 08. And this was the time in which nearly the whole financial systems around the world nearly collapsed. So this looks like it could be another turbulent time, because we've got the opposition of Uranus in Pisces together with the Sun, opposing Saturn in Virgo together with this full moon. So you'll find the forces of change and rebellion maybe rising up further and more, especially against those who are in Saturn in Virgo. It's the workers' revolt saying, you can't tax us anymore, you can't keep on at us without giving us some kind of a break. The United States today has announced it's got the highest unemployment, 8.1% for over the last 25 years. So there are many issues involving money. And I imagine that during this period, this 5 or 6 week period during which Venus is retrograde, it's a good time to look at your own relationships and your own finance. And also to watch really what begins to happen out in the world to do with finances and relationships between world governments and powers. It looks like it's going to be a very interesting time, and I wish you all very well. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you again soon.